everybody, my name is JPW03 and today we're going to be doing a special video over from Twitter. Now I asked you guys a question and you guys answered it. Also, I'm not going to be wearing headphones, so that might be really weird for a lot of you. Also, I'm sorry that the camera quality isn't the best. I don't have my actual camcorder set up for this, so we're going webcam, which isn't going to be the best. I apologize. I would be getting the camera charged up and everything if I wasn't leaving tomorrow for Ohio, so that is why we're doing the webcam, just so that way we can get this out for you whilst I'm gone. But as you can see, Twitter is here, and I asked this question: hey, I have a question for a video I'll be making. Name something that you'd assume I like/do, and I'll confirm or deny it. Just reply to this tweet, we'll see how this goes. Now, a lot of you sent in some very serious things, some of you sent in some funny things, so that's actually perfect. That's exactly what I was going for, and we'll go ahead and get right into it. Shout out to Cass, though, for recommending this video, and then Kat was also there to re-recommend it, on the reply to that, so shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for that. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting us off, Bridgie asks that you have tried to eat a whole pineapple and failed. Okay, so I've eaten a lot of pineapple in one sitting, but I don't think I've ever tried to eat an entire pineapple in one sitting. But I have definitely tried to eat a lot of pineapple, but it starts to actually cut open some areas because it's acidic and stuff. Wade asks, you eat your meat wrong and something about bananas. I'm not even gonna comment on the banana thing because it's so bullcrap and it's just an attack on me. It's an inside joke, but I'm not gonna mention it more than that. But the meat wrong thing, Wade, I don't think Wade has yet to watch my video for him about the meat. So Wade, if you're watching this, watch the dang meat video and then you'll know why. Freckles, says Summer. I mean, I have a few freckles, you can kind of see them, scattered around, but, nothing major freckle-wise, but, I do know, my brother has a lot of freckles. Maggie says, ooh, this is getting a little serious, I assume that you always think of others before yourself, and sometimes that leaves you hurt in the end. That's actually true in some senses. That can definitely be the case, although I'm not gonna make this, super sad, be like, yeah, that's why, you know, XYZ. No, it's that definitely has happened in the past, but it's okay. You randomly start playing soccer with pine cones or other miscellaneous objects you find on the ground. This is from Hammy, absolutely 100% true. I have done this literally with everything. In fact, if I were to accidentally drop a knife, I would probably instinctively kick out my foot to try to stop it from hitting the ground, which is an absolute disaster to think about, but it's actually high-key the truth. So, Bailey asks, aka Softy says, do you really like pickles? Yes, I do actually like pickles quite a lot, but, however, I don't eat a lot of pickles in one sitting, because if you start eating too many pickles in one sitting, it starts tasting disgusting. So, I guess that's the answer. Shay says, I bet you like pineapples, don't you? No, I hate them. That is why I have a lamp, to prove how much I hate them. Bane says, you slide around your house in socks, singing random pop song and dancing to your heart's content. Okay, so this has been said a lot, actually, in this thread. I don't actually sing or dance that much. I'll hum, if I have, Spotify going, I'll, hum to it, you know. But if I don't have music actually playing in my ears, I'm not gonna sing, and I definitely don't dance. Dancing, I might do a little bit on stream, but, off stream, I won't get into this too much because someone else left a question more directed at this, but off stream I'm a little more laid back in some ways. JD says, I assume you're so addicted to Pokemon Go that you play it every day, almost everywhere, on streams, on walks, runs, during your meals, etc. Well, I can't deny that. That's just a fact right there. Dan says, I assume you seeing TikTok memes in the shower. So, I don't actually sing in the shower, but I do quote them a lot. When we play games at night or whatever with a bunch of friends or whatever, I am definitely quoting TikToks a lot. And in fact, I don't have a TikTok, so if you're gonna be like, what's your TikTok? I don't have one, and I'm never gonna make one. But I like watching them for the cringe factor, and some of them are kind of funny like mine, so it kind of works out nicely. Kat says, I feel like you're the kind of person who goes for a run and sings along to music in your earbuds, and people give you strange looks, but in the end, you don't care. So, actually, I would never do that. That's kind of one of the misconceptions. If I was running in a public place and I didn't know anybody, if I wasn't with any friends or anything, I would silently go on my run. I would not do anything extra. I would just go on my run silently. I wouldn't even probably wear earphones because I like to be able to hear my surroundings if I'm alone. So it would be very much get the run done, maybe play some pogo, get back home. Rebecca says, you like pineapple on pizza and your meat fully cooked. Yeah, I do. Kat says, oh, I like the name. Kat is still sad over the boat. You are at least slightly confused by which cat is which. At first, I definitely was, but I've gotten much better at, like, knowing which is which. So, at first, yes, not anymore. Cass says, you're extremely extroverted and being on your own for the first time is really hard. 2, when you're home alone, you crank up those tunes and have a crowd rave for 1. So actually, not really either of those are true. I know it probably really appears on camera or whatever that I'm super extroverted, and I will say if I'm with friends, that is definitely more the case. But when I'm alone, if I'm like not with friends or whatever, I'm super introverted. If I didn't have to go out, I probably wouldn't. Now, it's not really a great thing, and it's going to be tough for me later on, you know. But, yeah, I really don't. I like to just be in my happy place, my calmness. And I also don't like to blast music because I always think that I'm disturbing other people. So I kind of keep my music low, or at least with headphones on, I'll turn it up a bit. So, yeah, I don't like to blast music because, like, I feel bad for the other people in this place. Gabby says, I assume that you watch thunderstorms as they roll in. Now that I would do. That is actually really cool. I actually love listening to the sounds of thunderstorms, lightning, rain, just all of that. I feel like you are constantly texting friends random memes. Gar is more the person who texts the memes, although I definitely love to respond and react to a nice meme. So, I mean, I'm not going to deny that I wouldn't send a meme if I found one really funny, but Gar is definitely more the meme sender. I'm more the meme reactor. Alright, another one for Wade here. Booposaurus Rex says, I assume you have an inner Barbara inside of you. And look at that. Look at that. Wow. That is beautiful right there. Thank you, Booposaurus, for that. Yes, I assume I do troll Wade enough that for sure that's possible. Nikki also replied to that. I'm not gonna lie, I was scrolling through this Twitter and I thought the first thing, who wants to be a millionaire, and now I feel dumb realizing it was Twitch stuff. And then we have a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire version. Yes. Brilliant. Oh, that's a tough question. What does Shape03 love the most? Well, okay, it's literally a tie because, like, I love Oliver and my community, like together. Like, I would consider Oliver part of my community because he's got an emote on Twitch, and therefore they're intertwined. So B and D are my final answer. Silva says, how about running? You seem lean enough and enjoy a nice run every now and then, if not competitively. Actually, you've got enough energy for it. How fast can you run? You should do some kind of foot racing video with your friends to see who is faster. Well, I used to be in a lot better shape. I'm still running occasionally. In fact, I'm gonna try to get back into running now that I'm settled into my new place and everything. But I have done one competitive race, but it was for charity, so I guess it wasn't that competitive. But it was the Bolt race, the Bolt Run, I guess was what it technically was called. And in every other lane, you do like a 5K or a 5 mile or a walk, and I did the 5K. I got 4th in my age group, so that was pretty impressive since I didn't really have any training prior to that. I just ran like every day for a month and like got in shape for that. So I could definitely do it, and I definitely want to get back in shape. And I do like running a lot. Actually, it really helps clear my mind if I'm thinking about a lot of things at once. Twam says, I think you sing in the shower and you're pretty good at it. Actually, I don't think I have ever sang in the shower. Okay, I have sang in the shower if I know I'm completely alone. But if I'm not completely alone and I know no one can hear me, I will never sing in the shower. It says you probably play music when you clean or do things around the house. That I will do. Again, I don't blast it, but I do play music if I'm like packing or cleaning or, you know, whatever. Also, sorry my bed's a mess. I was packing. Speaking of. Lexi says you don't like country music. Actually, I do like country music. I specifically like a lot of Rascal Flatts, which is weird, but I really do. I like them a lot. Elizabeth says, I feel like you aren't caught up with the memes and you don't ask about it because you don't want people to know about it. Again, like I said, Gar sends a lot of the memes, so I'm mostly caught up, I would say, and I watch a lot of like meme compilations, which a lot of memes are just a loud noise happening at a random point, or there's the video getting absolutely crappy quality, so it's kind of hard to be really behind on memes. So I would say I'm not far behind, if I am at all. Bay says, I assume you like dogs. You love Oliver. I absolutely love dogs and Oliver. So yes. Liv says, I assume you really don't like human interaction and you wish everyone was dogs. I don't mind human interaction. Actually, I do enjoy it, again, once I, like, know the person a bit. I don't love the initial, like, awkward meeting of someone, but past that, yes, I love having friends and the interaction and whatnot. Allie says, you make random noises throughout the day. Yeah, I bet doesn't everyone kinda, like, if something, like, you hit your toe, you're like, ah, you know, or like, whoo, it's just random stuff like that. Oshan says, I assume you'd run around your neighborhood in a pickle onesie. I would never do that, unless it was for a video, and again, I was with friends. Again, it totally depends on if I'm with friends, because if I'm with friends, and people I'm really comfortable with, I don't care what other people think. But if I'm alone, it gets a little trickier, you know. Kirsten says you lay on the floor a lot because you can. No, I don't like laying on the floor all that much. I will if there's like nowhere else to sit, but definitely a chair is more my style. Oh my goodness. Zoe, why? Okay, so this is a huge thing on stream. She says, I assume that you're a Hufflepuff. I really wanted to be Gryffindor. People made me take a student test, and it turns out I'm a Hufflepuff. There was nothing wrong with that. I just want to be Gryffindor because it was, you know, the cool one, but it's okay. Martha says, I assume you inadvertently tap your fingers to the beat of music you listen to. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Social says you move around a lot in your sleep. Actually, that is quite the opposite of what I do. I literally sleep like a pencil, and I basically wake up in the exact same position. Now, if I had a rough night, my body was like aching, then maybe, but 99% of the time, I just wake up exactly how I fell asleep. Very boring, I know, I'm sorry. Pro Garrett says, you enjoy my presence on Twitter. Of course, I actually really do enjoy everyone who interacts with my tweet, like a reply, like retweet, whatever it may be. I really do enjoy it. Obviously, it gives me a lot to do. Like Cass had mentioned before, if I am alone, it kind of feels like we're connected a bit if I do have something to interact with on Twitter. So, like, if I interact with your tweet, just know I do appreciate it, so. Even if I don't, if I somehow miss it, because Twitter likes to hide some notifications, so sorry about that. Aranthos says, I have a feeling this is you when you're on your own. Again, not really. I mean, that's me when I'm with friends, though, for sure. Definitely when I'm with friends. Sam says, get songs stuck in your head and start singing them in random locations. Yes, 100%. That is true. But, like, more humming. But if I'm with friends, totally belting it out. Okay, this is a good one. Emo says, I feel like when you record a stream or when you watch hockey, that you have a routine and that you have to do certain things in order for the recording streaming to go well or for your team to win. I'm not superstitious, but I am slightly stitious. I'm kidding, no, but for real, I did more years ago. I definitely had a very routine way, not so much for streaming or recording, but definitely for my sporting teams. If I had to wear the right jersey at the right time with the lucky socks, do the special routine, listen to this one song before the game started, and then, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like that. So that is a very accurate thing, which is kind of weird. I've never talked about that before, but I have done that. Strawberry says, you throw food at your friends. True, I do that. In fact, I think there's videos of it on Twitter, me throwing the stuff at Wade. Lori says, I assume you would slap Wade in the face with an actual +4 in real life. I've actually done that with Wade's giant +4 cards that he brought to Florida. So yes, I have done that, Lori. Ari says, I assume you're much quieter and calmer IRL than you are online with the boys. 100%, the most accurate statement right there. Man, guys, there's like so many more. Like, aw, this is rude. Athena says you're secretly a total jerk. I hope not. But look at this, guys. There's so many more I didn't get to answer, but I did want to just give a shout out to everyone who put them in. Like, I wish I could answer them all. There's just so many. So if you want to see all of the questions, there they are. I want to answer them all, but we're already like almost 20 minutes in. We already are 20 minutes in. So again, if you want to see this, I just want to make sure everyone at least gets to see their question in this video. But again, thank you everybody so much for all your questions. I appreciate you bringing them in. Just to answer some other questions I knew I had read before I recorded this. I don't play hockey. I wish I had played hockey. I played soccer all my life, but I do like watching hockey more now. But either way, thank you so much for sending all your questions. I hope I can do this again maybe sometime. That way I can get some more of your questions. Again, if I missed yours, I am so sorry. Hopefully you at least saw your question on there when I was scrolling through. But either way, thank you so much for asking the questions. I appreciate it. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Make sure to leave a like on this video. It helps out a ton. And if you're new here, might as well subscribe as well, because we're getting close to 100,000 subscribers. It'd be awesome to get there super soon. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.